Life can get really damn hard, really quick. 1 second you could be chilling like, hey, life's been going pretty good lately. And the very next second you could get hit up with, oh my God, what is going on right now? And just going through those hard times in our life is already just shitty enough, but not knowing how to handle them makes it so much worse than it has to be. So today here on Simple Joy, we're gonna be talking about how to handle bad times. Simple joy, na na na, simple joy, na na na. It's simple. Alright, so I'm sure a lot of you out there might be thinking, who do you think you are, dog? Trying to tell me about hard times? You ain't look like you ain't been through shit. You looking kind of soft. And I'm not gonna try to sit here and argue the fact that my life has been any harder than yours or anyone else's, because I know people have gone through and are going through shit that I can't even imagine, like shit that I can't even fathom. And that's why here on Simple Joy, I always try to give you advice that doesn't come from me. I try to give you advice that comes from men and women much greater than my dumb ass. I'm just trying to relay their message. And when it comes to getting through hard times, there's really no one better to learn from than the great General Stockdale. I learned about him in a book called Good to Great. It's an awesome read if you want to pick it up. But a quick run through on him is that he was a general in the Vietnam War, and he was captured in a POW camp. If you don't know what that means that this man was a prisoner of war. That means that this dude was tortured all the time. He was there for 8 years, man, 8 years. Can you imagine that? And he had no idea when the hell he was gonna get out. And when he finally made it through that, when he finally escaped from that hellish situation, obviously he was asked, yo, how the hell did you get through that shit? How did you make it out of that alive? And he said that there was two sides to what got him through it. That the first one was that he had to face the brutal facts of what was going on. He had to accept all the shittiness of his situation. The fact that he didn't know when he was gonna get out. The fact that he was going to get tortured. He actually said that the people that were the most optimistic were the ones that didn't make it out, because they died of broken hearts, man. They would say that, yo, by Christmas, we're gonna get out of here and it's gonna be straight. By Thanksgiving, we're gonna get out of here. By Easter, and all these times would come and they wouldn't get out, and they eventually just broke. And that's a big mistake that a lot of us make. We think that when we're going through hard times, that's when we need to get the most optimistic, when we need to get the most positive. When in reality, if you just got fired and you got kids to feed, or you just lost someone that you love, like there really isn't much to be optimistic about. And you trying to do that will make you go crazy, man. So that's the first side of getting through hard times. You gotta face the brutal facts of whatever the hell it is that you're going through. And the other side of it, he said that he never lost faith, man. He never stopped believing that he would get out of this shit, that he would overcome this, and this is not where his life would end. He never lost faith. And that's the second thing, the other side of what we need to pick up when we're going through hard times. Like, you cannot stop believing that whatever the hell it is you're going through, that you will get past this shit, man. Like, if you don't believe it, who's gonna believe it for you? And who's gonna get you through that shit? Like, you are the one that cannot afford to stop having faith that you will get out of this, because you will, man. Like, time changes all. Like, you will get out of whatever the hell it is that you're going through. And whenever we find a balance between those two things, the fact that we face everything that's going on head on without sugarcoating it, and we try to make it as best as possible within the reality of what's going on, and the unwavering belief that we will get out of this shit, then nothing can stop us, man. Nothing is stronger than the human spirit. And those two things have helped me get through every hard time that I've gone through. And hopefully it helps you out too, because whenever we have less hard times, or when they're easier to get by, it's a lot easier to be happy. It's a lot less complicated to find. Simple joy, na na na, simple joy, na na na. Yo, I appreciate you watching so much, man. If you like what you saw, go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button for me. If you think it'll help someone out that you know, then be sure to share it with them. And like always, man, I'm here to serve you guys. If there's a subject that you'd like me to go over, just let your boy know. And you're awesome, man. I hope you have the dopest day of your life.